Money Ideas, written and published by Rich Audiobooks. We've been told that getting rich is hard, that it takes decades, sacrifice, and relentless hustle. But what if that belief is the biggest thing holding you back? The truth is, we live in a world overflowing with money, opportunity, and accessible tools to build wealth faster than ever before. From digital income streams to global markets, from monetizing skills to leveraging attention, getting rich is no longer reserved for the lucky or elite. In this guide, you'll discover 12 powerful reasons why building wealth today is easier than it's ever been. You don't need to wait, suffer, or beg. Just open your mind to the ideas that make money flow. Chapter 1. You endingly need one skill to start. The greatest myth holding people back from financial success is the belief that they need to master multiple skills before they can start making serious money. This couldn't be further from the truth. Throughout history, countless people have built substantial wealth by focusing on and maximizing a single, valuable skill. Consider the story of Sarah, a graphic designer who initially struggled to make ends meet trying to offer every design service imaginable. When she narrowed her focus to creating only book covers for self-published authors, her income tripled within 6 months. She didn't need to learn marketing, business management, or complex financial strategies. She simply needed to be exceptional at one thing: designing book covers that help books sell. Your money-making skill doesn't need to be traditional or technical. It could be as straightforward as having an eye for vintage furniture, being able to explain complex topics simply, or having a knack for organizing spaces. The key is identifying which of your abilities consistently solves problems for others. When you solve problems, people pay, and they pay well. The digital age has amplified the power of single-skill expertise. A voice actor can now reach clients worldwide from a home studio. A math tutor can teach students across continents. A copywriter can serve clients in multiple time zones without leaving their desk. The Internet has removed the traditional barriers that once required entrepreneurs to wear many hats. Think about specialists in any field. They typically earn more than generalists. A heart surgeon earns more than a general practitioner. A specialized software developer often commands higher rates than a full direct developer. This principle applies across industries because people value and pay premium prices for specific expertise that solves their exact problem. Your journey to wealth begins with identifying your core skill. Start by asking yourself, what do people consistently compliment you on? What tasks do others find challenging that come naturally to you? What would you do for free because you enjoy it so much? The answers to these questions often point to your most profitable skill. Once you've identified your skill, the path to monetization becomes clearer. A single skill can spawn multiple income streams. Take photography, for instance. Beyond client shoots, a photographer can sell online courses, create presets, license images to stock photo sites, write photography guides, and consult with brands, all from the foundation of one core skill. The beauty of the single-skill approach is that it simplifies your learning curve and accelerates your progress. Instead of dividing your attention across multiple disciplines, you can channel all your energy into becoming exceptional at one thing. This focused approach leads to faster mastery and, consequently, higher earning potential. Many aspiring entrepreneurs get paralyzed by thinking they need to learn business accounting, social media marketing, web design, and dozens of other skills before they can start making money. This mindset keeps them stuck in preparation mode instead of action mode. The reality is that you can start generating income immediately with your core skill while gradually learning other aspects of business as needed. Your one skill is enough to start your journey to wealth. It's your entry point into the world of entrepreneurship and your foundation for building multiple income streams. As you grow, you can either develop additional skills at your own pace or, better yet, use your earnings to hire others who already possess those skills. The key is to begin with what you have and excel at it. Chapter 2. The Internet Makes Money Exceptional. 24/7. The digital revolution has fundamentally transformed how wealth is created, and perhaps its most powerful gift is the elimination of time constraints. While traditional businesses operate within fixed hours, the Internet has created a perpetual marketplace where transactions occur continuously across every time zone. This 24/7 accessibility means your earning potential is no longer limited by the hours you personally work. Think of your online presence as a store that never closes, a salesperson who never sleeps, and a business card that's simultaneously visible to millions. Every second, somewhere in the world, someone is awake, online, and potentially interested in what you have to offer. The key to leveraging this round-the-clock accessibility lies in creating systems that can operate independently of your direct involvement. A well-designed website, for instance, can simultaneously showcase your products, process orders, deliver digital goods, and collect payments, all while you're focused on other activities or fast asleep. This multiplication of time is what separates the digital economy from traditional business models. Consider Sarah, who started selling digital planners from her small apartment. While her local market would have been limited to nearby customers during business hours, her online store serves customers from Sydney to San Francisco. She wakes up to orders that came in overnight from Europe, processes new purchases during her day from North America, and continues to generate sales in Asia as she prepares for bed. Her income isn't tied to her local time zone or working hours. The Internet's 24/7 nature also allows for rapid testing and optimization. You can launch a product, analyze its performance across different time zones, and adjust your strategy in real time. This continuous feedback loop accelerates your learning curve and helps you identify profitable opportunities faster than ever before. Global accessibility also means you can tap into international markets without the traditional overhead of establishing physical presence. A freelancer in Mumbai can serve clients in New York, a digital artist in Barcelona can sell to collectors in Tokyo, and a course creator in Melbourne can teach students in London, all through the same platforms and tools. The tools available today make this accessibility even more powerful. Payment processors handle multiple currencies automatically, translation services break down language barriers, and automation tools manage everything from customer service to marketing campaigns across time zones. These systems don't just make international business possible, they make it seamless. This constant accessibility also creates compound effects. Your content, whether it's blog posts, videos, or social media updates, continues to work for you long after you've created it. A single post can generate leads while you sleep, build your authority while you're on vacation, and close sales while you're working on your next project. The Internet's always-on nature means you can start small and scale gradually. You don't need to launch with a perfect product or wait for optimal conditions. You can begin with a simple offering, measure its performance across different times and markets, and refine your approach based on real data. Each improvement you make continues working for you indefinitely, creating a constantly evolving and improving business machine. Understanding and harnessing this 24/7 accessibility is crucial for modern wealth creation. The Internet hasn't just removed geographical boundaries, it's eliminated temporal ones. Your potential customer base isn't just the people who can visit your store during business hours, it's anyone, anywhere, at any time who has an Internet connection and a need you can fulfill. This unprecedented access to global markets, combined with tools that automate and scale your efforts, makes building wealth more achievable than at any other point in history. Chapter 3. Attention is a new currency. In today's digital landscape, attention has become as valuable as traditional forms of capital. Every scroll, click, and moment spent consuming content represents a transaction in the attention economy. This fundamental shift has created unprecedented opportunities for wealth creation, as those who can capture and direct attention now hold the keys to modern. The mathematics of attention is surprisingly straightforward. When you gain someone's attention, you're essentially borrowing time from their life, time they could spend doing anything else. This attention can be converted into various forms of value: direct sales, advertising revenue, affiliate commissions, or brand partnerships. 1,000 true fans paying $100 0 cents per year equals a six-figure business. 10,000 followers with a 2% conversion rate on a $500 0 cents product create similar results. Social media platforms have become the new trading floors of the attention economy. Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, and LinkedIn aren't just entertainment venues, they're sophisticated attention marketplaces where anyone can build and monetize an audience. The beauty of these platforms lies in their compound effect. Each piece of content you create can continuously attract attention long after its initial publication, creating an ever-growing asset that works for you around the clock. Understanding attention patterns is crucial for modern wealth building. People give their attention to content that either entertains, educates, or helps them solve problems. By focusing on these three areas, you can create content that naturally attracts and holds attention. A simple tutorial video might capture thousands of views daily, while an entertaining story could go viral and reach millions. Each view represents a potential customer, client, or supporter. The real power comes from directing attention strategically. Rather than simply accumulating followers, successful attention entrepreneurs create clear pathways from initial awareness to monetary transactions. This might mean guiding viewers from a TikTok video to a landing page, converting podcast listeners into course buyers, or turning blog readers into consulting clients. The key is understanding that attention without direction is merely entertainment, but attention with purpose becomes a powerful economic engine. Building attention assets requires consistency more than perfection. Regular content creation, even if imperfect, builds stronger connections than sporadic masterpieces. This consistency creates a compound effect where each piece of content builds upon the previous ones, creating an ever-expanding network of attention-capturing touchpoints. A daily LinkedIn post, weekly YouTube video, or monthly newsletter all serve as attention-gathering systems that grow in value over time. The attention economy has also created new roles and opportunities. Content creators, community managers, and audience builders have become essential positions in modern business. These roles often command premium rates because companies understand that attention is the prerequisite for all other business activities. Whether you're selling products, services, or ideas, you first need people's attention before any transaction can occur. What makes the attention economy particularly exciting is its democratic nature. Unlike traditional media, where large corporations controlled access to audiences, today's platforms allow anyone to build and monetize attention. A teenager with a smartphone can potentially reach more people than a traditional TV network. This accessibility has removed many traditional barriers to wealth creation, making it possible for people to build significant income streams solely through their ability to capture and direct attention. Those who understand this new currency are positioning themselves at the forefront of wealth creation. They recognize that attention isn't just about numbers, it's about building genuine connections that can be transformed into sustainable income streams. By treating attention as a valuable resource and learning to harness it effectively, anyone can tap into this new economy and create wealth in ways that weren't possible even a decade ago. Chapter 4. Digital products have zero inventory. The beauty of digital products lies in their inherent magic. Create once, sell infinitely. Unlike physical goods that require warehouses, shipping logistics, and inventory management, digital products exist in a realm of unlimited possibility. When you create an e-book, online course, software application, or digital artwork, you're essentially building a money-making machine that can operate perpetually without additional production costs. This zero inventory model transforms traditional business economics. Every physical product sold requires replacing inventory, managing storage costs, and dealing with supply chain complexities. But digital products bypass these limitations entirely. Your 1,000-page e-book costs the same to deliver whether you sell 1 copy or 1 million copies. The marginal cost of reproduction approaches zero, meaning nearly every sale after your initial creation represents pure profit. The digital product landscape continues to expand with new opportunities emerging daily. Templates, plugins, mobile apps, music tracks, digital art, photography, virtual reality experiences, and cryptocurrency tokens represent just a fraction of what's possible. These products solve real problems and fulfill genuine needs while existing purely in the digital realm. A well-designed website template might take a week to create, but can generate income for years without requiring additional work or resources. Modern platforms make distribution effortless. Digital marketplaces, content delivery networks, and payment processing systems handle the complex infrastructure needed to deliver your products globally. You don't need to understand the technical intricacies of file hosting or payment processing. These systems work seamlessly in the background while you focus on creation and marketing. Pricing digital products follows different rules than physical goods. Without material costs constraining your margins, you have tremendous flexibility in pricing strategy. You can offer premium pricing for exclusive digital content, implement tiered pricing models, or use freemium strategies where basic versions are free while advanced features command premium prices. The psychological aspect of pricing becomes more important than production costs. The scalability of digital products creates opportunities for exponential growth. A single digital product can serve millions of customers simultaneously without degrading the experience or requiring additional resources. This scalability extends to marketing as well. Digital products can be promoted through automated systems, affiliate networks, and viral sharing mechanisms that amplify your reach without proportional increases in effort or cost. Creating valuable digital products requires understanding your audience's needs and pain points. The most successful digital products solve specific problems or fulfill distinct desires. A well-researched and carefully crafted digital product can generate substantial income by addressing these needs effectively. Whether it's a productivity tool that saves time, an educational resource that builds skills, or entertainment content that provides enjoyment, the value comes from the transformation or benefit the product delivers. The digital product ecosystem supports multiple revenue models. Beyond one-time purchases, you can implement subscription services, membership sites, or licensing arrangements. These recurring revenue streams create predictable income while building lasting relationships with customers. The flexibility to experiment with different monetization strategies allows you to optimize your revenue potential without risking physical inventory or capital. Your digital product portfolio can expand organically over time. Each new product builds upon your existing customer base and market knowledge. You can create complementary products, upgrade existing ones, or venture into new niches based on customer feedback and market demands. This ability to iterate and expand without physical constraints means your potential for growth is limited only by your creativity and understanding of market needs. Chapter 5. You can outsource everything. The greatest myth holding back aspiring entrepreneurs is the belief that they must personally handle every aspect of their business. This outdated thinking comes from an era before global connectivity, when business owners were limited to local talent and resources. Today, you can build an empire without ever meeting your team face-to-face. The modern business landscape operates on a fundamentally different principle. Focus on what you do best and delegate everything else. Consider the story of Sarah, a graphic designer who struggled to scale her business because she insisted on managing her own bookkeeping, client communications, and social media presence. Once she embraced outsourcing, her income tripled within 6 months, while her working hours decreased by half. The global talent pool is vast and increasingly accessible. Platforms like Upwork, Fiverr, and TopTal have created marketplaces where skilled professionals from around the world compete to work on your projects. This competition drives both quality and affordability. A task that might cost $100, 0 cents per hour in New York, could be completed with equal expertise for $25, 0 cents per hour by a professional in Eastern Europe or South Asia. Virtual assistants represent the backbone of modern business operations. They can handle everything from email management and calendar scheduling to social media posting and customer service. Many successful entrepreneurs start by hiring a VA for just 5-10 hours per week, gradually increasing the workload as their business grows. This approach allows you to test the waters of delegation without significant financial risk. The key to successful outsourcing lies in documentation and systems. Before hiring anyone, spend time recording your processes and creating clear standard operating procedures, SOPs. This investment in documentation pays dividends as you scale, allowing you to quickly onboard new team members and maintain consistency across operations. A well-documented business becomes an asset that can run independently of its owner. Technical tasks present another prime opportunity for outsourcing. Whether it's website development, app creation, or complex data analysis, specialists exist for every conceivable need. The trick is understanding that you don't need to comprehend how to code to own a successful tech company. You just need to know how to hire and manage those who do. Content creation, often seen as a personal task, can also be effectively outsourced. Writers, video editors, and graphic designers can produce high-quality materials that align with your brand voice and vision. The secret is providing clear guidelines and examples while allowing creative professionals the freedom to bring their expertise to the table. Even high-level strategic tasks can be delegated to fractional executives. Many successful businesses operate with outsourced CFOs, CMOs, and CTOs who work part-time but provide full-time value. This arrangement gives you access to executive-level expertise without the burden of full-time salaries and benefits. The ultimate goal of outsourcing isn't just to free up your time, It's to build a business that can operate without your constant presence. By carefully selecting and managing remote talent, you create a system that generates wealth independently of your daily involvement. This approach transforms your role from operator to orchestrator, allowing you to focus on strategy and growth while others handle the execution. Modern wealth creation isn't about doing everything yourself. It's about building and managing systems that work for you. The tools, platforms, and talent available today make it possible to create successful businesses with minimal personal involvement in day-to-day operations. Your success depends not on how much you can do, but on how effectively you can delegate and manage others who execute your vision. Chapter 6. Capital is everywhere if you solve problems. The greatest myth holding back aspiring entrepreneurs is the belief that they need significant capital to start a business. In today's interconnected world, capital flows naturally towards solutions that create genuine value. The key isn't having money, it's identifying and solving meaningful problems. Consider how crowdfunding platforms have revolutionized access to capital. Entrepreneurs with compelling solutions can now tap into the collective wealth of millions of potential backers. A simple prototype and clear communication of the problem being solved can attract thousands in funding within days. This democratization of capital means that good ideas no longer languish due to lack of traditional financing. The venture capital landscape has also evolved dramatically. While Silicon Valley once held a near monopoly on startup funding, today's investors operate globally and virtually. They actively seek problems worth solving in every corner of the world. A founder in a small town can pitch to investors worldwide through platforms like AngelList, demonstrating how geography no longer limits access to capital. But traditional investment isn't the only path. The emergence of revenue-based financing has created opportunities for businesses with steady cash flow to access capital without giving up equity. Companies like Clearbank and Pipe have built entire business models around providing capital to digital entrepreneurs based on their revenue potential rather than their current assets or credit history. Problem-solving abilities attract more than just financial capital. Strategic partnerships, affiliate relationships, and joint ventures represent forms of operational capital that can be just as valuable as money. When you demonstrate the ability to solve problems, other businesses will often provide resources, infrastructure, and distribution channels in exchange for sharing in the solution's success. The rise of the creator economy has introduced new capital sources through brand deals and sponsorships. Content creators who solve problems for specific audiences can attract significant funding from brands eager to reach those same audiences. This represents a form of capital that didn't exist a decade ago, yet now fuels thousands of successful businesses. The blockchain and cryptocurrency revolution has created entirely new funding mechanisms through token sales and decentralized finance. Entrepreneurs can now tokenize their solutions, allowing supporters to invest in and benefit from their success while providing necessary capital. This enabled projects to raise millions without traditional intermediaries or institutional barriers. Even customers themselves have become a source of capital through pre-sales and membership models. By clearly articulating how you'll solve their problems, customers will often fund your solution's development in advance. This customer allocation approach has launched countless successful businesses with minimal initial investment. The sharing economy has redefined what constitutes capital. You no longer need to own expensive assets to build a successful business. Platforms allow entrepreneurs to leverage existing resources, whether it's unused space, vehicles, or equipment, to solve problems and generate revenue. This ability to access resources without owning them has dramatically lowered the capital requirements for many business models. Modern banking has also evolved to support problem solvers. Digital banks and fintech companies offer specialized financial products designed for entrepreneurs, often with more favorable terms than traditional institutions. They understand that solving problems creates value, and they're willing to bet on solutions that demonstrate potential. The key to accessing this abundant capital is to focus relentlessly on solving real problems. Money naturally gravitates towards solutions that make people's lives better, easier, or more fulfilling. When you approach business from this perspective, capital becomes a natural byproduct of your problem-solving efforts rather than a prerequisite for starting. Chapter 7. People pay more for convenience than quality. The modern consumer makes purchasing decisions based primarily on convenience, not quality. This fundamental shift in consumer behavior has created unprecedented opportunities for entrepreneurs who understand this principle. While traditional business wisdom emphasized crafting the highest quality products, today's most successful ventures focus on making life easier for their customers. Consider the explosive growth of food delivery services. Companies like DoorDash and Uber Eats didn't reinvent restaurant food, they simply made it more convenient to access. Consumers gladly pay significant markups and delivery fees for meals they could get cheaper by picking them up themselves. The convenience premium often exceeds 30% of the original price, yet these services continue to grow because they eliminate friction from people's lives. This same principle applies across virtually every industry. Netflix didn't succeed because it offered better movies than traditional theaters. It won because it made entertainment instantly accessible from home. Amazon dominated retail not by offering superior products, but by making shopping and delivery incredibly simple. In both cases, consumers happily pay subscription fees or higher prices for the convenience factor. The convenience premium extends beyond digital services into physical products as well. Pre-cut fruits and vegetables sell for several times the price of their whole counterparts. Ready-to-eat meals command massive markups over their ingredients. Single-serve coffee pods cost many times more per cup than traditional coffee beans. Yet these products continue to fly off shelves because they save time and reduce effort for the end user. Understanding this dynamic creates clear opportunities for aspiring entrepreneurs. Rather than trying to create a superior product in a crowded market, look for ways to make existing solutions more convenient. This might mean bundling complementary products together, offering subscription-based delivery, or creating done-for-you services that eliminate customer effort. The key is identifying friction points in current consumer experiences and smoothing them out. The psychological aspect of convenience is equally important to understand. When people are busy, stressed, or overwhelmed, they place an even higher premium on solutions that simplify their lives. This explains why convenience-based businesses often thrive during economic downturns. People may have less money, but they have even less time and mental bandwidth. Smart entrepreneurs capitalize on this by positioning their offerings as time savers and stress reducers. Creating a convenience-based business also typically requires less capital and expertise than competing on quality. Instead of investing in superior materials or manufacturing processes, you can focus on streamlining delivery systems, improving user interfaces, or bundling existing solutions in novel ways. This lower barrier to entry means you can test and iterate quickly to find winning combinations. The profit margins in convenience-based businesses tend to be substantially higher than quality-focused ventures. Because consumers are paying for the elimination of effort rather than superior materials or craftsmanship, the actual cost of goods can remain relatively low while commanding premium prices. This creates opportunities for scalable, high-margin businesses built entirely around making life easier for specific customer segments. The trend toward convenience over quality shows no signs of slowing down. As lives become busier and attention spans shorter, consumers increasingly optimize for simplicity and speed over perfection. The entrepreneurs who recognize and capitalize on this shift position themselves to build highly profitable businesses that solve real consumer pain points through convenience-based solutions. Chapter 8. Niches are more profitable than ever. The era of one-size-fits-all businesses is fading rapidly. While mass-market companies still exist, the real opportunity for entrepreneurs lies in serving specific niches with laser-focused precision. The Internet has transformed how we connect with like-minded people, making it easier than ever to find and serve specialized markets that were previously unreachable. Consider the transformation of the publishing industry. In the past, publishers would only greenlight books they believed could sell millions of copies to justify the printing costs. Today, authors can profitably write for tiny segments of readers, whether it's a guide for left-handed knitters or a cookbook for vegan athletes. These niche markets might seem small, but they're often willing to pay premium prices for products that precisely match their needs. The beauty of niche markets lies in their dedication and engagement. When you serve a specific group with particular interests or needs, you're not competing with giant corporations for general attention. Instead, you're connecting with people who are actively searching for solutions to their unique problems. These customers tend to be more loyal, spend more money, and eagerly spread the word about products they love to others in their community. Digital technology has eliminated the traditional barriers to entering niche markets. You no longer need massive inventory or distribution networks to reach your ideal customers. A website, social media presence, and genuine understanding of your niche can be enough to build a thriving business. Many successful entrepreneurs start by dominating one small niche before expanding into related areas, creating a network of profitable micro-markets. The profitability of niches extends beyond products to services and information. Expert knowledge in a specialized field can command premium prices. A general fitness trainer might charge $50, 0 cents per hour, but someone who specializes in post-pregnancy fitness for professional dancers might command $200, 0 cents or more per session. The more specific and valuable your expertise, the less price sensitivity you'll encounter. Another advantage of niche markets is the reduced competition. While everyone fights over broad markets like weight loss or personal finance, specific niches like keto diet for competitive swimmers or retirement planning for digital nomads remain relatively untapped. This focused approach allows you to become the go-to authority in your space quickly, often with far less marketing effort and expense. The key to niche success lies in deep understanding and authentic connection. When you truly comprehend the desires, fears, and aspirations of your niche audience, you can create products and services that feel personally crafted for them. This intimate knowledge allows you to communicate in their language, address their specific pain points, and offer solutions that perfectly match their needs. Technology continues to create new niches daily. Every new app, platform, or technological advancement spawns communities with specific needs and challenges. Forward-thinking entrepreneurs can spot these emerging niches and position themselves as early solutions providers, often building significant businesses before larger competitors notice the opportunity. The profit potential in niches isn't limited by size, it's enhanced by it. When you serve a dedicated audience willing to pay premium prices for specialized solutions, you can build a highly profitable business with fewer customers than a mass market approach would require. This focused strategy often results in higher margins, more sustainable growth, and greater customer satisfaction. Niches aren't prisons, they're launching pads. Once you've mastered one niche, you can expand horizontally into related markets, or vertically by offering more comprehensive solutions to your existing audience. This strategic growth allows you to maintain your specialized appeal while building a larger, more diverse business empire. Chapter 9. Automation works while you sleep. The greatest wealth-building secret of the digital age isn't about working harder, it's about building systems that work independently of your time and effort. Automation has transformed from a luxury of large corporations into an accessible tool for anyone with an internet connection and basic technical understanding. Think about what happens when you're sleeping. Your email autoresponder handles inquiries from potential customers across different time zones. Your social media scheduler posts content to maintain engagement with your audience. Your website continuously processes orders, and your payment systems collect money. Your automated advertising campaigns test different variations to find the most effective messaging. This isn't science fiction, it's the reality of modern business operations. The beauty of automation lies in its ability to handle both simple and complex tasks. Starting small, you might use basic tools to schedule social media posts or send welcome emails to new subscribers. As your business grows, you can implement more sophisticated systems that handle customer service, inventory management, or even complex decision-making processes. Each automated component becomes a tiny worker in your digital empire, operating with perfect consistency and never asking for a raise or vacation time. Consider the compound effect of automation. When you automate one process, you free up time to create another automated system. This creates a multiplier effect where your capacity for income generation grows exponentially rather than linearly. A single automated sales funnel might generate a few sales per day, but 10 automated funnels working simultaneously could create a substantial income stream without requiring additional daily effort from you. The psychological impact of automation is equally powerful. Knowing that your business continues to function while you're focused elsewhere, whether sleeping, traveling, or working on new projects, creates a sense of security and freedom that traditional employment can never match. This mental shift from trading time for money to building systems that generate money becomes a catalyst for wealth creation. Modern automation tools have become increasingly sophisticated yet simpler to use. Services like Zapier allow you to connect different applications and create complex workflows without any coding knowledge. Email marketing platforms offer advanced segmentation and personalization features that work automatically based on subscriber behavior. E-commerce platforms can handle everything from inventory management to shipping notifications without human intervention. The key to successful automation isn't trying to automate everything at once. Start by identifying repetitive tasks that consume your time. These are prime candidates for automation. Document the process step by step, then look for tools that can handle these steps automatically. Many entrepreneurs make the mistake of trying to automate complex processes before mastering simple ones. Begin with basic automation and gradually increase complexity as you become more comfortable with the systems. Automation also allows for continuous optimization. Modern tools collect data on every interaction, providing insights that can help improve your systems over time. /B testing can run automatically, gradually improving conversion rates while you focus on strategic decisions. Customer behavior patterns can be analyzed automatically, helping you refine your offerings and marketing approach without constant manual analysis. Automation isn't about replacing human interaction entirely. It's about handling routine tasks so you can focus on activities that truly require human creativity and decision-making. The most successful automated systems often incorporate points of human contact at crucial moments, creating a balance between efficiency and personal touch. The most exciting aspect of automation is its accessibility. You don't need a massive budget or technical expertise to begin. Many automation tools offer free or low-cost entry points, allowing you to start small and scale as your business grows. As your automated systems prove their worth, they generate the revenue needed to invest in more sophisticated automation tools, creating a self-funding cycle of improvement and expansion. Chapter 10. You don't need perfection, just action. The pursuit of perfection has killed more dreams than failure ever has. In today's fast-moving business landscape, waiting for the perfect moment, the perfect product, or the perfect plan is a luxury no one can afford. The most successful entrepreneurs understand that imperfect action trumps perfect inaction every single time. Consider the story of Amazon's first website. It was basic, cluttered, and far from the polished interface we know today. Yet Jeff Bezos launched it anyway, knowing that getting real customer feedback would be more valuable than spending months perfecting the design. This principle applies across all business ventures. Your first YouTube video doesn't need Hollywood production quality, your first digital product doesn't need elaborate packaging, and your first service offering doesn't need to include every possible feature. The digital age has transformed the traditional business model by lowering the stakes of initial failure. When launching a digital product or service, you can start with a minimal viable product, MVP, and iterate based on real market feedback. This approach not only saves time and resources, but also prevents you from building something the market doesn't want. The cost of adjusting course is minimal compared to traditional business models, where physical inventory or heavy infrastructure investments were required. Modern success stories consistently show that speed to market often matters more than perfection. Look at platforms like TikTok, where content creators who post regularly with basic equipment often outperform those who post rarely with professional setups. The algorithm, and more importantly the audience, rewards consistency and authenticity over perfection. This same principle applies to nearly every digital business model. The fear of imperfection often masks a deeper fear of criticism or failure. But here's the reality. No amount of preparation can eliminate all risks or guarantee success. Every successful entrepreneur has stories of early attempts that were far from perfect. The difference is they chose to act despite their doubts. They understood that each imperfect action provided valuable data, experience, and momentum that no amount of planning could deliver. Think of business success like a video game. You don't expect to complete the first level perfectly on your first try. Instead, you learn the patterns, improve your timing, and get better with each attempt. Every game over teaches you something new about how to play better next time. The same applies to business ventures. Each attempt, whether successful or not, builds your capability and understanding of the market. One of the most powerful aspects of taking imperfect action is the compound effect of learning through doing. When you launch a product that's only 80% ready, you start gathering real-world data immediately. This practical feedback is infinitely more valuable than theoretical planning. You learn what customers actually want, not what you think they want. You discover which features are truly essential and which ones you can save for later iteration. The digital marketplace moves too quickly to wait for perfection. By the time you've perfected your offering, the market opportunity might have passed, or competitors might have already established themselves. Successful businesses aren't built on perfect products, but on solving real problems for real people. Your imperfect solution, available now, is worth more than your perfect solution that never sees the light of day. Taking action also creates momentum, which is crucial for long-term success. Each step forward, regardless of its size or perfection, builds confidence and creates opportunities for learning and growth. The entrepreneurs who succeed aren't necessarily the ones with the best initial ideas or perfect execution. They're the ones who consistently take action, learn from their results, and adjust their approach based on real-world feedback. Chapter 11. Failures are free education. The most expensive education in the world pales in comparison to the wealth of knowledge gained from failing in business. While traditional institutions charge hefty tuition fees for theoretical knowledge, the market offers real-world lessons at no direct cost beyond your initial investment and time. Each failure in your entrepreneurial journey deposits valuable insights into your mental bank account, creating a compound interest of wisdom that pays dividends throughout your. Consider how a failed product launch teaches you more about market dynamics than any business school case study. You learn precisely why customers didn't buy, what messaging didn't resonate, and which assumptions were incorrect. These lessons stick because they're personal and emotional, carved into your memory through the experience of loss and disappointment. The beauty lies in how these lessons transfer across industries and ventures, making each failure an investment in your future success. The digital age has dramatically reduced the cost of failure. Starting an online business, testing a new product, or launching a marketing campaign can be done with minimal capital. This low barrier to entry means you can fail faster, learn quicker, and iterate more efficiently than ever before. Each failed attempt becomes a data point, helping you refine your approach and understand market dynamics with increasing clarity. Successful entrepreneurs often speak about their failure resume with pride because they understand that each setback was a crucial step toward their eventual success. Take Jeff Bezos, who lost billions on failed Amazon projects like the Fire Phone. Instead of viewing these as costly mistakes, Amazon treated them as R&D investments that led to successful innovations like Alexa. The key is maintaining a learning mindset that transforms every failure into actionable intelligence. The market itself becomes your teacher, offering personalized feedback through metrics, customer responses, and financial results. Unlike theoretical education, this feedback is immediate and unambiguous. When something doesn't work, you know quickly and can adjust your approach. The speed of this feedback loop accelerates your learning curve, making each failure more valuable than the last. Your documentation amplifies the educational value of failure. By keeping detailed records of what didn't work and why, you create a personal playbook of tested strategies. This documentation becomes increasingly valuable as you venture into new projects, helping you avoid repeated mistakes and recognize patterns that lead to success. The insights gained often reveal opportunities that would have remained hidden without the experience of failure. The network you build through failure often proves more valuable than the network you build through success alone. Failed ventures connect you with others who have faced similar challenges, creating a community of battle-struggling entrepreneurs who can offer support and insights. These relationships, forged in the crucible of shared struggles, often lead to future collaborations and opportunities. Fear of failure prevents many from starting their journey to wealth, but understanding failure as education reframes it as an investment rather than a loss. Every successful entrepreneur has a portfolio of failures that taught them the precise formula for success in their field. The key is to fail thoughtfully and intentionally, always extracting the maximum learning value from each experience. The market rewards those who have learned from failure because they develop an intuitive understanding of what works. This knowledge becomes a competitive advantage that can't be replicated by those who haven't experienced and learned from failure themselves. In this way, your failures become a moat protecting your eventual success, making them not just free education, but invaluable assets in your journey to wealth. Chapter 12. You can become rich helping others get what they want. The most direct path to wealth isn't through hoarding resources or exploiting others. It's through solving problems and helping people achieve their desires. This fundamental truth has created more millionaires than any other business principle, yet many aspiring entrepreneurs overlook its simplicity. Consider the world's most successful companies. Amazon helps people get products quickly and conveniently. Google helps people find information instantly. Apple helps people feel creative and connected through beautiful technology. Each of these companies became incredibly wealthy by focusing on what others want and delivering it consistently. The beauty of this approach lies in its natural alignment with human psychology. When you focus on helping others, you create a positive feedback loop. Your customers become your advocates, your work feels meaningful, and the money follows as a natural consequence. This eliminates the internal conflict many feel about pursuing wealth, as your financial success becomes directly proportional to the value you provide to others. In today's digital age, the opportunities to help others have multiplied exponentially. You can reach people across the globe who share specific problems or desires. A fitness instructor in Sydney can help busy professionals in New York stay healthy. A language teacher in Madrid can help students in Tokyo master Spanish. A productivity expert in London can help entrepreneurs in Singapore optimize their workflow. The key is to deeply understand what people want. Often, they don't just want the obvious product or service, they want the transformation it provides. People don't buy gym memberships, they buy the promise of better health and confidence. They don't buy courses, they buy the future version of themselves who has mastered a new skill. When you understand these deeper motivations, you can create offerings that people naturally want to buy. This approach also creates sustainable wealth. While get-rich-quick schemes often fail because they're built on manipulation or temporary market inefficiencies, helping others is a timeless strategy. As long as people have desires and face challenges, there will be opportunities to create value and build wealth by helping them. The Internet has made it easier than ever to identify what people want. Social media conversations, forum discussions, and online reviews provide invaluable insights into people's needs and frustrations. By paying attention to these signals, you can spot opportunities to help that others might miss. Every complaint is a potential business opportunity. Every shared struggle is a chance to create a solution. Moreover, helping others creates compound returns. When you genuinely improve someone's life, they're likely to tell others about their experience. This word-of-mouth marketing is both free and incredibly effective. Each satisfied customer becomes a node in your network, potentially connecting you to many more people who need your help. The financial rewards of helping others can be substantial, but they're often accompanied by something equally valuable: personal fulfillment. Unlike purely profit-driven ventures, businesses built on helping others tend to create lasting satisfaction. You're not just building wealth, you're making a positive impact on people's lives. This approach to wealth creation also tends to be more resilient during economic downturns. When your business is fundamentally about helping others, there's always demand for your services. People still need solutions to their problems, regardless of market conditions. By focusing on creating genuine value for others, you build a business that can weather various economic climates. Start by asking yourself, what problems am I uniquely positioned to solve? What skills or knowledge do I have that others need? How can I package my abilities in a way that helps the maximum number of people? The answers to these questions will guide you toward opportunities where wealth creation naturally flows from service to others. Remember, in the modern economy, your income is directly proportional to the number of people you can help and the effectiveness of your solutions.